Guys, let the countdown rolls on. Well, hello guys, welcome back to the Stream of Sport Bit YouTube channel. So this is me Rhythm, and we are joining today for the live preview show of New Zealand taking on England. So literally, this series is going to begin on the 2nd of June, 2022, and it will continue up to a long time. So right now, we are joined by Protein right now, and we will be joined by more and more guests today, and we will be previewing this whole show. So, brother, it's been a long time since meeting with you. So, how's your day going?
Yes, after a long time, a test match will be played on England soil. So very well interesting for all the England crowds to see the test match. And good to see that Jimmy Anderson is back. Jimmy Anderson and Broad are back in the squad because they deserve
Yeah,
that. I know there is not too much days. There are not too much days left in Jimmy Anderson's career, especially because he is already 39 plus, touching 40. So, but I think each and every series from now on he plays will be very important for him, and it will be very important for England also because he is the most premier bowler from their side, and his experience will help the younger bowlers who are coming to the side, I think.
yeah, absolutely. We'll be going more on this again in later on. But so, first of all, say which team you are supporting, England or New Zealand?
I feel yeah, one match test series or two match test series.
Freeman, Freeman.
I feel 1-1.
You are going neutral for the series.
Yes, 1-1. I feel because New Zealand
Uh,
also have a very good team, which is very much suited for this condition. Actually, if it's Australia versus New Zealand in Australia, then I will definitely favor back Australia, or definitely then the conditions will definitely favor Australia. But I think both teams had equal opportunities because both are swing-based attacks, like Team Saudi, Trent Bolt, and they are Jimmy Anderson, Stuart Broad, and other bowlers like Craig Overton, something.
hmm,
That's what.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, we'll be coming more on this later on. So right now, uh, wait. Here, some of them are not able to find a description box. Wait, let me see. Yeah, wait. Yeah, so we are here. Let's start the ticker right now. The ticker is on, guys. So England versus New Zealand Test Series. Ben Stokes, first series as captain of England. Then Kane Williamson, he will be trying to bounce back after a disaster IPL this season. And also, can England finally win? Because England are right now at the bottom of the WTC table. The match will be at Lord's Stadium. So it's a more and more deal right now coming up for the England and New Zealand cricket fans right now. Yeah. So yeah, coming to the squad right now. So first of all, looking at the England squad. So brother, you can see the England score right now in the screen. So what's your thought on this? So what's the thought on the squad?
Yes, look, Ritam, it's a very well balanced side. I feel well balanced squad. I feel because all are experienced players. Ben Stokes, James Anderson, then is the main experienced bowler. Then Johnny Bairstow is also experienced. Joe Root is their main batter. Uh,
Hmm.
Wait a minute, what's written? Joe Root wicketkeeper or Johnny Bairstow wicketkeeper?
Wait. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
I think it's
Sorry.
a printing
It's
mistake.
a
It's
mistake.
okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
Hmm.
Then Stuart Broad is also their second most experienced player. Ollie Pope is very good. I can still remember he's a very good and handy batsman. I can remember the Oval Test. from 2021 last year, where he scored against India. It's in ENA versus England, where England were in a little bit of trouble, where they were reduced to 62 or 63 for 5. Then Ollie Pope joined in and he scored 81 runs in that crucial game. So he's also a handy player. His batting style also suited to this English conditions, I could. And I don't know too much about Harry Brook, but yes, Jack Crawley in English conditions he's very good. Yes, in Australia in Ashes series you have saw that you have seen that he has struggled a lot, but in English conditions his batting will definitely suit him. And Ben Fox is always a handy wicketkeeper batsman.
Right. So yeah, Pawan also joining us right now. So Pradip, yeah. So we have Pawan also joining us right now. So
Yeah,
Pawan, so which team you were supporting first of all, England or New Zealand?
New Zealand, New Zealand, obviously the World Test Championship champions. Obviously, they're doing. I mean, they had shaky start. Obviously, losing to Bangladesh, but still, I'm backing them. England had a good Test summer, and I think they've only won one match so far in 14 matches. So England are in trouble right now when it comes to the World Test Championship.
Hmm. Well,
Hello
Pawan, your
Ritam.
voice is cracking as well. Yeah, yeah.
Hello Ritam.
Yes, Krishna. So we have New Zealand fan. Sorry, we have England fan Krishna coming up. So Krishna,
Yes.
what are your
Yes.
expected? What are your expectations first of all from the England team?
See, first of all, the openers are so weak that they don't score half of the runs. Only the captain Joe Root steps up from the England team, and this time Ben Stokes has to play a captain's innings because this is against the pretty strongest bowling lineup in the WTC table. That's New Zealand. That's why Ben Stokes has to keep the partnership with Joe Root and stabilize the innings for the England team because the openers don't fire for the England team. If you see last series against India, Rudy Burns and Hasib Ahmed were played only one match which they performed well, and other match they were going for ducks and not scoring for England team. That's why this time openers are pretty different. Alex Rees, and I feel Jack Crowley will open with Alex Rees. So Jack Crowley played very good in West Indies Test series. So I feel Jack Crowley has to step up with Alex Rees to step up the partnership and score as much runs because England don't have good bowling lineup. See, Anderson Broad are only there, even missing Chris Wokes due to injury. And Ollie Robinson is also not there due to COVID. That's why Anderson is pretty a premium bowler. He didn't have a good Test series in against India as well, so he has to step up with Broad to take up wickets. Even Stokes can come into the bowling lineup, and we have Overton also who can bowl because these four bowlers has to step up because Jack Leach is also spinner which England will include. I feel because they have
Yeah.
another fast medium bowler is Matthew Potts who can come in the playing XI.
Well, yeah. So right now you can look at the squad as well. So yeah, yeah, Pawan.
Yeah, talking about England, this is a new challenge for Ben Stokes. Obviously, he's the new captain of England cricket, and Brendon McCullum being appointed as England Test head coach. I'm not a huge fan
Pawan,
of
it's
him,
breaking.
but
Pawan, your voice is
yeah,
breaking. Your voice is breaking, man.
can you hear me now?
Nah, man, it's still breaking.
Yeah, but talking about Brendon McCullum, I think he has an aggressive approach. I would say when it comes to his batting also, and I'm not sure whether he suits Test cricket more than 2020 cricket. So I'm not a huge fan of Brendon McCullum being the new head coach. But yeah, it's going to be a new challenge for Ben Stokes. I think I necessarily think Joe Root shouldn't have stepped down from captaincy because he was doing a good job even with the bat. And I think too much pressure, obviously, from the social media and from the English fans made him to step down. But I'm not a huge fan of that of Joe Root stepping down. Uh,
Pawan, we can't hear you. We can't hear you.
can you hear me?
Absolutely. Pawan, your voice is absolutely cracking, breaking everything. Right now, Neither of us can't hear you.
Okay, wait.
Yeah, you rejoin again. Yeah, yeah. So Krishna, as you can see
Hello,
right now
yes,
in the yes, you can see the squad right now. England squad I have
yes,
shown on the screen. So Ben Stokes, Jimmy Anderson, Johnny Bairstow, Root. Sorry for the typo of the wicket if I have wrongly written it. Johnny Bairstow is the keeper here. Stuart Watt, Ollie Pope, Harry Brook, Jack Crowley, Ben Fox. So this is a 13-man squad for the first two tests. So are you
yes.
impressed with the squad or are you
No, I'm
not
not
satisfied?
pretty impressed because England are missing a bowler like Sam Curran also, who is joined the Netherlands ODI squad. I'm very feeling sad by Curran playing in Netherlands versus the Netherlands ODI. I thought he would have brought in the Test series as well. I feel, but he's missing the Test series. He's playing versus Netherlands from June 17. ODI series is starting, and the last Test series is on 23rd. So I should have thought that he should have played the last Test match at least 20 from the 23rd starting. This is a very bad bowling lineup. Means Anderson Broad have to step up to the what they were bowling in 2018 against India. What they were bowling, and they were their dominant bowlers from the England periods, and England and these bowlers has to step up in this Test series because they're very bottom of the points table, and
Yeah, yeah.
that's why this bowler has to step up with Craig Overton also there because missing of Vokes, Robinson, Sam Curran, and Jofra Archer is also injured. He will come next year, so this bowling lineup pretty looks very weak, I feel.
Well. Hello, Pawan.
Am I breaking?
Uh, Hello, Pawan.
Yeah.
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Breaking. Absolutely
Yeah.
breaking.
What
Can't
did
hear
you
you.
say about England, right?
Yeah, it's breaking, bro. You can join from the mobile, man. Connection's not good.
What?
You can join from the mobile, man. Your connection's not good here. Right now, you can see.
I can't
Yeah.
hear what you guys are saying.
Leave and join. Pawan, leave and join. We can't hear you anything. We can't hear you. Okay. Coming to Brothing once again. So, Brothing, do you wanted to see any more player in this squad as Krishna said is dissatisfaction. So, do you feel any more players to be added into the squad?
Look, I don't think you can change too much because these players are really untested, especially the openers. I feel the opening slot. You know, in English cricket, I can feel after the retirement of Alistair Cook, it's very hard for
Uh-huh.
England cricket to find a proper, solid opener like him, Alistair Cook,
Exactly.
because Alistair
Yes.
Yeah,
Cook
yeah,
comes once in 30, 40 years, 30 and 40 years. A player
yeah.
like him, having over 12,000 plus Test runs, that's a big achievement in itself. So yes, you can see for last 3 and 4 years, I have seen that England is really struggling with their openers because definitely after the retirement of Alistair Cook and even from previous generation, there were Andrew Strauss who used to be a very good opener. Marcus Trescothick used to be a very good opener, but England are really missing this type of openers of that class. So I think these new players have to, or new youngsters have to prove themselves. I think though not putting too much pressure on themselves by comparing them with Alistair Cook or Andrew Strauss, but they need to show their skills and they need to give their 100%. Yes, except the opening slot, I will not say it's a bad slot. It's a well balanced. I think better for England, as Krishna said, as the bowling lineup is little bit weak. You feel for England, so I think it's a safe and better for England and probably the coach Brendon McCullum to play both Jimmy Anderson and Stuart Broad in all the three test matches because they were the most experienced bowlers and they have combined almost 1,100 wickets. Broad has over 500 plus test. Board had over 500 test wickets, and Anderson also 630 plus, 640 plus almost. So combined, 1,100 plus, 1,100 plus test wickets. So you need to give chance to both of them. Who knows? It feels like it feels from outside that they are out of form, but they are such a world class bowler, even especially in English conditions over the years for last 12 to 15 hours. Last 12 to 15 hours, you can if you give them a chance, they might prove themselves and could win even a series for England. I feel.
Yeah, yeah. Pawan, man, you are getting stuck once again. What is happening with the network?
Can you hear me?
Can you switch off the video and can speak? I think it can be good then. Can you do it? Because you're getting stuck at all and your voice also gets cutting crack. So you can switch off the video and can speak. That's no problem. Well. And also, guys, yeah, we have another guest right now. Pawan is here again. Well, two Pawans at a time, but no worries. Yeah. So, guys, there's a one coincidence or whatever. So this is a what weird incident that the coach of the England cricket team is from New Zealand. The captain of the England cricket team is also from New Zealand, and the captain of the New Zealand cricket team is also from New Zealand. So literally, New Zealand, New Zealand, New Zealand. What is this, man? Well, yeah, Pawan, are you
Yeah,
there?
I don't know what
Hello,
to say,
Pawan.
man, about. I mean, Ben Stokes, yes, obviously.
Yes, even the half the player. Yes, even the half the players of England are from other countries. If you see Jason Roy is from South Africa. If you see Jofra
But
Archer is from West
yeah.
Indies.
Mhm.
I mean, if you see Moeen Ali, I think he's from Pakistan. I feel he's
Yeah,
not a
Moeen Ali
England.
from
Adil
yeah, Moeen
Rashid.
Ali actually from Pakistan. Yeah.
Yes,
But
when Adil Rashid,
yeah,
even Adil Rashid is from Pakistan. So half of the players are from different countries. They only Joe Root, then Alistair Cook was the past from England. And Alex Rees is a new cricketer from England who has recently played West Indies Test series. And Jack Crowley from Kent means in
yeah,
the county Test matches he has played good Test matches for Kent and he's proved himself in the West Indies Test series also. I feel he's a good opener for England. He
Hmm.
can prove himself against New Zealand.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree. But I mean, McCullum, okay, I think he was appointed as coach, but I don't know whether his aggressive approach will win Test cricket because usually he's generally a aggressive. He has an aggressive mind. Like I mean, he wants. He's playing. His style of playing is also very different, and the style of coaching is very different. And I think that suits for 2020 cricket. I don't think it suits Test cricket, in my opinion, because they could have gone for a coach like Gary Kirsten for me because I think Gary Kirsten, I think unfortunately, I think Gujarat Titans didn't want to release him. But I think he was the front runner, but unfortunately, they went and got Brendan McCullum. So for me, I think a good decision the England Cricket Board has done, but let's see with the results what they'll do because for the first time we are seeing a test coach for England and a limited overs coach. So let's see what happens. But I mean, no other option after Joe Root stepping down as captain. I don't think this is permanent. I mean, this is going to be a long term captain. I mean, Ben Stokes is a long term captain for me. I think he'll captain only for 1 or 2 years. They need to see in the future. Perhaps I think only Ollie Pope might be the future captain of England. In my opinion, he's very talented. Then I think he's proved also for England. I know he hasn't performed that well recently, but I think he's the future running captain for me.
Yeah. Well. Also, we'll be looking at the New Zealand squad as well in the very next few minutes. But yeah, so right now from the England squad once again. So right now, if we look at the squad, so Brutin, so can you please say which are the playing 11 we can see from the squad? The predicted playing 11 for the first test match.
Okay. So Harry Brook and Alex Haley. What is the name?
Alex Lees.
Sorry, Alex Hills and Harry Brook are my openers. I feel. Then Jack Crowley should come at number 3. Joe Root at number
Okay.
4. Ollie Pope number 5. Ollie Pope number 5. Johnny Piersto number 6. Because for first 2 matches, I feel Johnny Piersto should be picked ahead of Ben Fox.
Yes.
Because of his experience. Then the captain himself, Ben Stokes, at number 7 or number 6. Then
Yeah.
Jimmy Anderson, Stuart Broad, Craig Overton, and what are the other bowlers?
Jack
Craig
Leach.
Overton, you give me Jack
Jack
Leach. Yeah.
Jack Leach, or you can also pick another fast bowler. In English condition, you can
Matthew
definitely
Potts.
pick four
Matthew
fast
Potts is
bowlers
a fast
because
medium bowler.
who?
Matthew Potts. Matthew Potts is a
Matthew
fast
Potts.
medium
You can
bowler.
also yes. You can also pick Matthew Potts, and or you can also pick a spinner like Jack Leach. Because I think in English conditions, the pacers, I mean the swinging bowlers are more effective than the spinners. So you can
Yes.
definitely play 4 fast bowlers, or I think you can
Yeah.
also give a chance to Jack Leach.
Yeah. We have more guests coming up right now. Krishna and Pawan again joining. I don't know what's happening with him again and again. Hello, Pawan, is your mic okay right now?
Yeah, I'm here. Yes.
Again, man. Okay, no worries. Yeah, so we have New Zealand fan right now, Krishna coming up. So he's a mad New Zealand fan, and we are waiting for you actually to discuss the New Zealand team right now. So we are going to a New Zealand team once for the first time. So this is basically I have divided into 2 lists. So here it is. This is the first list right now. Tom Latham, Kane Williamson, Daniel Mitchell, Henry Nichols, Tom Blunder, Trent Bolt, Conway, Colin de Grandhoff, Michael Bracewell. Next coming up is Jacob Duffy, Cameron Fletcher, Matt Hendrick, Kyle Jamison, Ajaz Patel, Rachin Ravindra, Hamish Rutherford, Tim Southee, Black Tickner, Neil Wigner, and Will Young. So these are the 2 squads you can see. I am showing it both of the times. So this is a New Zealand squad actually right now you can see. So Krishna, Krishna Gopal, sorry, are you impressed with the New Zealand squad?
Yeah, very much impressed and proud to say that New Zealand team, the team which they were earlier was, they had now so much improved because Devon Conway is also in full form, and also
Yeah.
the New Zealand winning player against England semi-final, Daryl Mitchell. Daryl Mitchell is also a good addition because as we know that Ross Taylor recently retired from New Zealand Test team. So I think that Daryl Mitchell will replace Ross Taylor and will come in the middle order. I think at 4 or 5. And Kane Williamson, all know that world class player. So obviously happy to see that leading his side. And yeah, the brilliant opener. I have to say Tom Latham. Tom Latham. For the last 2 years, he's been brilliantly playing, like scoring 100, 200. Also last year against India, in the Indian ground, he scored 100 runs. So I think that Tom Latham, the brilliant opener. Also, the proud. Also, good to say that our trio attack, like with Tim Southee, Trent Bolt, and Neil Wagner. They are the brilliant pace. So this is a brilliant pace attack of New Zealand, and with Ajaz Patel. So obviously, all know that 10 wickets haul in the Mumbai ground. So yeah, Azaz Patel. So good addition to by New Zealand, Azaz Patel. And yeah, overall, I will say that the New Zealand squad is looking very good.
Yeah, exactly. Well. So right now coming to both Krishna. Right now they're coming to both Krishna and Brotin. So first of
Hello,
all coming to
Ritam. Can I
Krishna.
tell something?
Yes, yes,
Hamish
go ahead.
Rutherford and Black Tickner are not in the squad.
Yeah.
I want to say Hamish Rutherford and Black Tickner are not in the squad of that is 15-man squad.
Yeah. Hamish
So
Rutherford is playing recently county cricket.
Yeah.
Vitality Blast. Yesterday I saw Hamish Rutherford was in the Vitality Blast.
And even
And who was
Jacob
another
Duffy is
player?
not in the squad. And even
Yeah.
Jacob Duffy is not in the squad.
Well, I searched from the sports Twitter like that, so this one was there. Okay, so this might be a problem in the website. But overall, coming to Krishna Nair, so what do you
Yes.
think on the New Zealand squad, Krishna Nair?
Yeah, New Zealand team is very strong, and especially their bowling lineup of Bold Saudi Wagner, and I feel Bolt will
Wagner.
not play the first Test match because he's just recently played the IPL final. So there is a news that he won't play the Lord's Test match. I feel he will come from the second Test match onwards. I've read the news somewhere.
Okay. And
He's
what's
just
your
in the
thought on the
flight.
batting side? Yeah.
He's just in the flight going towards London. I feel,
Uh,
and
yeah,
and
like
series is
last year
starting
also.
from Thursday. Yes, so he won't be available for the first Test match.
Well, yeah,
Obviously, no problem because Trent Bolt is not available. So we have Kyle Jamieson, his extra pace and bounce. We all know that he's a brilliant pacer. So Kyle Jamieson in place of Bolt. So no problem to New Zealand team.
exactly. Well. And also coming to Brodin once again. So, Brodin, what's your thought on the New Zealand squad?
I think it's if not better than England, if not worse than England, it was actually on paper you can say a little bit better than England. I feel because Kane Williamson, Tom Latham, they have also played a Test series, two-match Test series back in 2021, which was
Hmm.
not the part of WTC, but
Yeah.
they were played those two Test matches just before I think the WTC final. So, and they
Hmm.
have the experience of playing in English conditions. Even against the WTC final against India, they played. They also played two Test matches. So I think it's a very good squad. I think yes. I mean, you cannot replace Ross Taylor in one day,
Yes.
but you have a
Yeah.
talented guy like Daniel Mitchell. You can. I think if a number four batsman in English conditions, especially the ball where the ball swings too much, if the number
Hmm.
four batsman able to score 40 or 50 runs in these challenging conditions, that will be also enough.
Ah,
Yes,
exactly.
and they have the New Zealand have their sorted openers. I feel Tom Latham will come to open with William or Devon Conway. I feel so. If
Devon
Devon
Conway is the
Conway is
perfect choice.
opening, yeah, yeah. No, I'm saying if
Devon
Tom
Conway is actually
Latham,
the perfect choice. Tomless and Devon Conway. We have seen them
yeah.
opening in the WTC finals against India. Yeah.
So William will come one down, or Kane Williamson will come in the middle order. I feel.
Oh, Williamson one down, man. It's actually his
Williamson
flying
always
position.
one down. I think number three position.
Because Henry Nichols, there are some Google saying, some news in Instagram saying that Henry Nichols is also suffering from injury.
Uh, well, let's
Little
see
bit
for that.
injury. I'm seeing in the Instagram post that he's feeling some injury. Yes, some injury issues.
Well, also another big news coming up is Ollie Robinson, as we have already mentioned. Ollie
Yes,
Robinson, he has been tested positive for COVID-19. A big relief to New Zealand, obviously. How Ollie Robinson has been in the English pitches for the last few years, that's been tremendous. He has been the best English bowler, I will say. He has been the best English bowler for the England team in the recent years. So, Krishna,
yes.
right now, what's your thought on Ollie Robinson's
That's a
exclusion
big
from the
blow
squad?
for that's a big blow for England team because means in the last when England New Zealand toured England last year before the WTC final, Ollie Robinson was the pick of the bowlers. He was only taking wickets up front because Anderson and Broad were leaking runs because Conway smashed 200 in Lord's Test. In that pitch also, Anderson and Broad couldn't do anything. And only Oril Robinson was the frontline bowler who took the wickets of theirs. So I feel this a big blow for England team. Ollie Robinson testing positive.
Well.
His lines and
Now,
lengths are so. Ali Robinson has the bounce also, which it carries in England conditions. That's why he gets the wickets, and he's so impressive in this. He's so impressive in Test series, man. In last time also, when Ali Robinson was there against India, he was only the leading wicket takers. He only scrambled the batting lineup in the f- third Test. I feel Ali Robinson.
yeah,
This is a big blow for England team. Ali Robinson.
exactly.
Someone has
Exactly.
to
There's nothing.
step up in place of Ollie Robinson to cover his place. Who can take the wickets up front?
Well, if there's a cloud cover, then you can easily rely on Jimmy Anderson because we all know Jimmy
Yeah.
Anderson is the best bowler under cloud conditions. So pray for the cloud conditions,
If
man.
if
Let's
yeah,
hope so.
if rain is there, then Jimmy Anderson will definitely come in play. And he's the swing king. I feel in Indian team, people say Bhuvi is the swing king, but exact swing king is Jimmy Anderson. In Ashes also, he
Yeah.
took the wickets. Very nicely. Of Manas Labuschagne, he took the wickets. Of Steve Smith, he took the wicket. He totally scrambled the batting lineup of Australia from starting. But Khawaja and Travis had put up a big partnership. After that, England's story, openers fail. Then the middle order collapses. That's all happened.
Hmm. Yeah. We have Krishna Gopal again coming up right now. Krishna Gopal. So yeah. So Krishna, as we are saying, speaking about Ollie Robinson, literally he is out of this match for COVID-19. So how big advantage it is going to be for the New Zealand team right now?
Yeah, obviously big advantage to the New Zealand team in the I think that because we have good batting attack, so no problem to our batsman, and obviously it will be slightly disadvantage I will say to New Zealand bowlers because the batsman they has England Joe Root, because Ben Stokes has taken over the captaincy, and Joe Root know that no captaincy pressure, so obviously he will play freely, and he is making the milestone scoring century to 100 200. So obviously it will be big threat for us. Our bowlers need to do well to dismiss Joe Root obviously, and they overall I will say that England team is also looking strong, and it will be played in obviously their home ground Lords. So I think that our bowlers has to do some really good magic.
Yeah. Well, we have also have Mahin joining us. So hello Mahin, are you there, please?
Yes, hello.
So England versus New Zealand series coming up. So which team are you rooting for, England or New Zealand?
England. England.
England. Oh man, we have got two England fans. I have to go to dinner with them. Okay, but you can go to dinner. That's no problem. Thank you both for joining. Yeah. So out of the England team, first of all, who is the favorite player, Mahin? Hello. I guess
Yes.
it's inactive again. Yeah. Yes, I was saying that who is the favorite player in the England team, first of all?
Who's there?
Who is your favorite player in the England team?
Ewan Morgan.
Ian Morgan. Oh man, the limited over captain of the team. Also, another news is that Ian Morgan and Jofra Archer will be doing commentary very soon. So we will see how they will perform there. So coming back to Krishna Gopal. So Krishna Gopal. So what can be the playing 11 right now of the New Zealand team? So I am showing you the list first of all. Here are the batsmen. So select your playing 11. Yes.
Yeah,
Forward ball.
the first Kane what Tom Latham and Will Young will be our opener
Oh,
at
yeah.
three.
Forward
At three it will be Devon Conway. At
যেটা
four,
আজকে
at
শুনছিলাম
four, yeah, what?
Yeah. What? Yes,
Yeah,
Krishna, you
so
can continue.
yeah, Tom Latham and Will Young will be our openers. At three, Devon Conway. At four, Kane Williamson. At five, I will say Daryl Mitchell. At six,
Acha.
we need one wicket keeper. That's Tom Blundell at six. At seven,
Hmm.
I will pick either of Rachin Ravindra or else Colin de Grandham. So I will go with
Acha.
Colin de Grandham because of his experience, and Rachin Ravindra
Hmm.
recently made his debut. So I will go with Grandham at seven. At eight, it
Yeah.
will be at eight it will be Kyle Jamieson. At nine, Team Saudi. At
Hmm.
10, Neil Wagner. And at 11, I will say Matt Henry because it will be played in. I don't know. At 11, we need one spinner that will be Azaz Patel.
Okay.
Actually, Rachin
Yeah.
Ravindra is not there in this squad. Clam Fletcher is there in this squad. Clam Fletcher. Rachin Ravindra is not there in this test series.
And the
Okay,
sports
so
team
Grandham
is
is there, na? In the
Yes,
yeah,
Colin D. Grandam is
yeah,
there. He will play.
yeah. So I am picking Colin de Grandham.
okay. Well, Krishna, what's your playing 11?
For New Zealand team,
Yeah, sure.
see, opener should be Devon Conway because he has the
Yeah.
fantastic 200s at last. I feel he will open with Tom Latham or Will Young, and
Yeah.
I feel Kane Williamson will come one down because he doesn't bat at fourth position. So I feel
Yeah. Yeah.
Kane Williamson one down, and after that, if Henry Nichols is fit, then he can come after Kane Williamson. Then you have Clam Fletcher also who can play in sixth position, and seventh you have or you can pick Tom Blundell in sixth position, Colin de Gromd in seventh position, Matt Henry. Then you have Team Saudi. Then you can pick so
Kyle
10th bolt is
Jamieson.
not Neil Wagner is there. Yeah, Neil Wagner in
Hmm. And any more? Right now.
yes, and Kyle Jamieson.
Okay. So this might be a playing 11. So right now, coming to the Lords again. So tomorrow, the next match is going to be played at the Lords Stadium. So let's have a few records. I'm looking at the records at the Lords Stadium. So can you please wait it? Yeah. Yeah. Lords Test record. I'm getting the records here right now. Let's see. Yeah. Test ground statistics for the Lords cricket ground. So yeah, London, England. Yeah. First test match. Okay. 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 So matches owned by home side 55, matches owned by touring side 33, matches owned by neutral side 2. That's include the New Zealand India match. So yeah, highest individual innings 333 runs. Ian Botham also wicket take. Okay, okay, that's good. Highest team. Okay, highest run chase achieved 344 runs. Average opening stand. Okay, that's good. Good, yeah. So literally 344 runs is the highest run chase which has been achieved here. I can see. Um, I want to see who matches won by batting first of all. Wait. Yeah. So right. So first, yeah, here it is. England versus New Zealand. Wait. So I'm looking at the head-to-head battle at the England and New Zealand. So head-to-head battle, England has won 30 games and New Zealand has won. Wait a minute. Yeah, New Zealand has won 18 matches only. And right now, looking at the acha, acha. Yeah, and also looking at the looking at the stats at Lords. So Lords, yeah, Lords here right now. 9 matches have been played, and England has won 8 games in the Lords, and 1 game only New Zealand has been able to win in the Lords. So bad sign coming for New Zealand after the Lords now. Bad stat. Let's hope New Zealand will try to overcome that. Well, now let's come to the predictions. So obviously we can see Krishna and I supporting New Zealand, supporting England, and Krishna Gopal supporting the New Zealand. So but here Krishna and I. So what? Who do you think? Who will be the highest run scorer combining the both the innings?
Both the squads, right? Both the playing 11s.
Yeah, both the squads. Yeah,
From New Zealand, I feel Conway should be the one who should be getting the highest run scorers for New Zealand. And from England, I feel Joe Root or Ben Stokes should be the highest run scorers because Joe Root is also in terrible form. Last year he has scored. He was the Wisden Trophy of the year, and he was the highest run getter. First was Mohammad Yusuf. Second was I feel Vivian Richards, Sir Vivian Richards, and third was Joe Root. So he just missed by 4 runs or 5 runs to overcome Sir Vivian Richards last year. So I feel Joe Root or Ben Stokes should be the favourites to score runs for England.
Yeah.
And if
And
Johnny
also,
Bairstow comes in form, then Johnny Bairstow can also be impactful in these conditions because he did not have that great IPL this year. So I feel he comes in the form and he contributes for the England team
well,
because
also
England are
I can,
missing Josh Butler
yeah,
also because England
yeah,
are missing Josh Butler also because he's going to play Netherlands ODI series. He's in the playing 11 in the Netherlands ODI series. That's why he's
yeah.
not playing this Test series. And it's a bad decision that he's went to Netherlands to play the ODI series. You have other players also who can go there. Even Alex Hales didn't get a chance in the playing 11 from England since a while.
Yeah.
So Josh Butler would be a really miss in this Test series.
But also looking at the stats once again, so Joe Root, Ben Stokes, Johnny Maristo, Stuart Board, and Josh Butler, this five, and also Chris Woke. So these six players are having the best average at Lord's cricket ground. So a big advantage for England right now coming up. And there's only one Australian player who is there in the list. That's Tim Smith. So literally, England players dominating at Lords. Now, Krishna Nair, so what's your thought for the highest wicket taker for the bowling department?
From the board the team, I feel Matt Henry from New Zealand and from England it should be James Anderson combined with Stuart Broad. And party should come Ben Stokes and Craig Overton to if Broad and Anderson are getting pressure in the ground because last series also we saw Anderson got injured in his foot. He was bleeding in the foot. That's why that's why there should be no pressure in Anderson or Broad because they're experienced bowler for England. Uh, and so Ben Stokes and Overton should also take some crucial wickets in the between so that Broad Anderson doesn't get that much pressure to bowl.
Well, also looking at the stats once again, you are right again. So Jimmy Anderson, Stuart Broad, they have been the most prominent wicket takers there, 110 wickets, 95 wickets respectively. And also New Zealand bowler is there, Team Southee. He is in the list. And also other bowlers includes Trent Board from New Zealand, and Ben Stokes also has a great mark at the Lord Stadium. So literally it's going to be a cracker of a contest. Now coming to Krishna Gopal once again. So Krishna Gopal, so what's your take on the highest run scorer?
Yeah, for New Zealand, I will pick Tom Latham, the opener,
Yeah.
and from England, obviously it will be Joe Root. And coming to the highest wicket taker for England, I will pick Stuart Broad. And
Yeah.
once, can you show me the England squad? I just want to see who are there, Sakib Mahmood or Overton. Just show me the
Well, I
squad.
have the I have half the squad right now. I haven't got the half squad.
This
Let
is
us
only
check.
Roshan,
the
I what
14
is
man squad rhythm. This is only the
Yeah.
14-man squad rhythm. And Chris Wokes will be available from the third test, I feel, because he's also injured, I feel.
so from
Well, I
England, the
yeah,
highest wicket taker I will pick it will be Stuart Broad, and New Zealand
yeah.
for me it's Team Saudi.
Well, you're going along with the stats. I can see here. Let's hope for the best from the teams. So yeah.
And you can't
So
count out Matt Henry, man. He also has the variations in it because when last time New Zealand played England, Matt Henry was also a leading wicket taker for New Zealand. So it will be a threat to England also that Matt Henry will be in the playing XI.
yeah, that's true. We expect to see a cracking of a game between England and New Zealand in the upcoming days. So to 2nd June, guys, ladies and gentlemen, on a Sony 10 net, I guess on the Sony 10 network, we'll be seeing from second to sixth to the first test match, England versus New Zealand, the Lord's Cricket Ground. So don't forget to watch that actions on the Sony 10 and the TV and the Sony Live app. And thank Krishna and Krishna Gopal for joining to this video. Guys, if you like the video, please like, subscribe to the YouTube channel Sportbeat. And we will be coming with more cricket, football, and many more sports updates and reviews. So until then,
So
it's
this
a
is
bye
done,
from
Ritam.
me and Krishna. Yeah,
Bye, Ritam. This is done. Over.
yeah. Bye, guys.
Bye, Ritam. Nice to have chat with you.